is Yana, manifestation teacher, mindfulness coach, and founder of the Academy for wealthpreneurs. Today's live, we're outside here in the beautiful English countryside of Worcestershire. I'm pretty sure that was the name of the county, and it's been a beautiful day. I did a live on Facebook earlier, and I've been walking around the beautiful countryside pretty much all day, and I thought it would be a good idea, also a very positive idea, to do this week's podcast outside. Hopefully my tripod will remain still, and today I wanted to talk about I might put my sunglasses again. It's quite sunny here. So today I wanted to talk about energy shifts in your business. So as we are going through such a massive transition from 3D into 4D or 5D, different people express themselves differently, but whatever aligns with you. Let's just say as we're moving into a higher frequency, we are experiencing a lot of ups and downs when it comes to energy. And I've had conversations with friends this week. We're experiencing some very unpleasant situations. And unfortunately, this is all part of the spiritual growth, of letting go. And also the universe, by experiencing things like this, the universe is testing us and making sure that we are ready to move into the next level of our business, personal and spiritual development. So I'm going to read from my notes again. I've called this podcast, today's episode, Navigating Energy Shifts in Businesses. So if you have been feeling off in your business lately, energetically, so if you feel heaviness in your heart, you're not feeling certain if you're doing the right thing, you're not still feeling certain if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in order to achieve more in your business, you're not alone. I am going through this as well. It happened to me last month. I think once a month I'm going through some kind of energetic shift, and some of my other spiritual friends are experiencing it as well. You are not alone. This is perfectly normal, okay? And it's not a problem, okay? This is, don't call it a problem, call it a shift. You are entering a new portal, a portal that is going to take you to a higher dimension. Because when you are running a business, you are separating from the matrix, okay? Working for someone else 9 to 5 and giving your energy away, that's part of the matrix. But running a business, that is a totally different ball game. And when I work with someone, when I start working with someone, the first thing we're going through is mindset. Like I said on Facebook today, often people, when I start working with someone, oh, I hate my job, I hate my boss, I want to quit, blah, blah, blah. But before we get to, quitting, we need to work on other things, letting go of fear, shifting your mindset from negative to positive, money blocks, that's a huge one, and so on. So when it comes to, so I focus on working with people who are aligned with my energy. I'm very spiritual lady, so I work with people who are on the same wavelength as me. So when you are a soul-led entrepreneur, so soul-led entrepreneurs don't just work on strategy. We operate in frequency, okay? High frequency, wonderful things. Low frequency, not so wonderful things. And also, something that a friend of mine reminded me recently when something it's not happening in your life, ask yourself, what did you ask the universe to deliver for you in your business? So I often, say on social media, one of the many benefits of running your own business is choosing who to work with. So I'm only aiming to work with people who align with me, and I know a lot of my entrepreneur friends also want to work with people who align with them. So if your ideal clients are not ready to come to you and seek your products and services, there isn't much you can do about it, because you can't control other people's free will. Okay, people will come to you when they're ready to come to you, because don't forget, everything that is happening in our lives is divinely orchestrated, and everything is divine timing. So when I read cards for someone, if this someone is not familiar with the tarot, I often get, oh, but when is this going to happen? Well, I don't know. Nobody knows. Maybe there are some very gifted psychics out there who might be able to give you timing. But I know 2, 3 gifted psychics, and they're not even willing to give timing, because everything is divine timing. Whatever is meant to happen in your life will happen at the right time. The universe doesn't wear a watch. Okay, timing in the matrix and divine timing are 2 totally different things. Okay, so that's another thing that could probably you know um, lower your frequency. Things not happening now, but learning to focus on the present, cultivating patience, trusting the process. This is all big part of running a soul-led business. I hope this may up it's windy. Hopefully my tripod remains stable. Right. How would you know that you're feeling energy shift in your business? So you might experience a sudden drop of motivation or clarity. Clients might be sort of pausing or disappearing. You might not get as much attention on social media, like likes or followers, for example, or subscribers. What else? So feeling that you need to go quiet, feeling that you need to go into a hermit mode, that's another sign that you are shifting your energies. So as you are evolving into your business, your ideal clients will evolve with you. Okay, so as you move forward, the universe is going to look to introduce you to your ideal clients. So when you start your business at the beginning, maybe you charge your clients not a lot of money, and then as you move forward, you're going to increase your prices, and then you're going to attract people who are able to afford. Because don't forget, at the end of the day, small business owners, we want to change the world, we want to make a difference, but business is business, and we need to generate profit. Okay. Also, when things are slowing down on social media, I usually see this as an opportunity to review my marketing strategies. I am trying different things at the moment. And also I see it as a sign of protection. The universe is trying to protect me or protect us from negative energies. Lots of negative energies online. A lot of spiritual people are being targeted, and a lot of light workers are being silenced on social media. But I'm afraid that's the risk of running a business. So don't get upset, don't get angry, just trust the process. Everything happens for a reason. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm afraid that's the way it is. Right, what else do I have here on my notes? Right, so I've listed here a few ways to work with energies, not against it. So pause and tune in. Instead of resisting and pushing through what doesn't work, just take a step back, um, go into a meditation maybe, or just write down how you feel, what you're experiencing. It's a good opportunity to acknowledge how you feel, also to express gratitude for everything you have achieved so far, to reflect on what you have achieved so far, and what is happening right now in your business. Good, it's good to go outside in nature, maybe do some grounding work, take off your shoes and walk on grass. Meditation is a great way to clear your head, to clear your energy. Right, what else do I have on my notes? Detach from the old. Okay, sometimes when we are in a negative state of mind, we might feel the need to go back to old habits, to limited beliefs, or things like, oh, why is this happening to me? How did I deserve this? I worked so hard, blah, blah, blah. This is your ego. This is the matrix programming, pulling you into a negative mindset. Okay, just step away from it. Okay, when you feel the need to be negative, just try and convert the negative into positive, or write down how you feel, why you feel this way, and say to yourself, I'm doing great. Okay, I'm going to achieve what I want to achieve. Look in the mirror and say to yourself that you love yourself, that you respect yourself, and that you're on the right path. As much as I love, I often say to my husband, everything in the world of Yana is pink and fluffy. Not always everything is pink and fluffy. Sometimes you need to have a bit of darkness in order to appreciate the lightness. Right, cleanse your space. So I like to smudge my house. I like to smudge my laptop, my phone. I've got crystals all over my house. What else? A meditation, grounding. Also, I've said this before, if there are any people on your Facebook phone, Facebook groups, pages, and so on and so on, that don't align with the values of your business, it's an opportunity to review your these people and just remove them from social media. At the end of the day, like I said earlier, one of the many benefits of running your own business is to choose who to work with. Okay. And another thing that I've put here, trust the process. I think I mentioned it earlier. I know it's not very difficult, it's not very easy to trust, but it's trusting the universe is part of the give and take relationship that you have with divine power. So if you don't trust the universe, what the universe will say to you, well, if you don't trust me, why would I trust you? Why would I give you abundance? Okay, just remind yourself that energy shifts are upgrades in disguise. And they often proceed with massive clarity, new downloads, and inspired direction. So when I feel like that I'm going through some kind of shift and I am struggling, emotionally, I go into a meditation and I ask my higher self for clarity. And I always receive clarity, and the clarity is always very positive. The universe means well, but also you need to sit down and do the inner work. Okay, so I had a meditation, I think it was, I can't remember when, Monday. I talked to a friend of mine about this, and something inside of me just said, to the universe lead the way. And then I had a vision of me in a horse carriage, led by white horses, and the carriage was also white, and I was moving really, really fast with the speed of light. And that is because when you trust the universe, when you allow the universe to lead the way, everything in your business and in your life is happening organically. Okay. Right. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Don't be afraid when shift is coming. Shift is like energy change, energy shift, call it whatever you want. Don't be afraid of that. Changes are good things, changes are positive things. You attract where you are, don't forget. If you think of changes as bad, you will attract bad. If you think of changes as good, you will attract good. Years ago, I was afraid of change, but now I'm super excited for something new is about to happen in my life. Yes, I still feel a bit negative from time to time, but as I said, as I spoke to a friend of mine the other day, we're still one foot in the matrix. So it's just one of those things, working on yourself. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Okay. And yeah, just allow to the shift to happen. Um, Trust the universe, stay grounded. At the end of the day, you are here um, to make a difference, to shine a bright light, and to inspire others to follow their dreams and to live a happy and fulfilling life. Because running a business, it's all about being in control of your own time and money, and doing what's best for you. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's it from me for today. Thank you very much for everybody who joined me. um, I am going to include all of my links in the description below. If you would like to find out more about the Manifestation Academy for Wealthpreneurs, just have a look at my website. I also have a Facebook group if you'd like to join me there. I help small businesses and aspiring entrepreneurs to overcome obstacles and lead successful businesses with ease and clarity. I also help people who want to quit their jobs and start a business to transition from the normal 9 to 5 life into running a successful businesses. I offer various products and services on my website that helps businesses on their entrepreneurial journey. Like I mentioned earlier, my approach to coaching is very spiritual. Yes, I do teach my students things about sales and marketing, but the first thing we always focus on is your mindset. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.